Ever wondered how sand is made? It's a question that might have crossed your mind while building castles on a beach, or perhaps when you find it between your toes. In the everyday hustle and bustle, we often overlook the simple elements that make up our world. Sand is one of those elements. It's everywhere around us. From the beaches we love to the concrete jungles we inhabit, sand is an integral part of our lives. Yet we seldom stop to ponder its origin. Sand, in essence, is nothing more than tiny fragments of rocks. But how does a massive, sturdy rock transform into the minute, delicate grains we know as sand? The answer lies in the intricate processes of our ever-evolving planet. From the highest mountain peaks to the deepest ocean floors, every grain of sand tells a story of a journey that spans millions of years. Imagine, if you will, a time when the rock you see was part of a towering mountain or deep within the Earth's crust. Over time, wind, water, and other natural elements continually chip away at the rock, breaking it down into smaller and smaller pieces. This process, known as weathering, is one of the key players in the creation of sand. But that's just the beginning of the story. These tiny fragments then embark on a journey, traveling vast distances over land and sea. The relentless tides, the howling winds, the gushing rivers, all play their part in shaping and transporting these fragments until they finally come to rest, as the sand we are familiar with. Sand is not just a bunch of tiny rocks, it's a testament to the power of nature and the passage of time. It's a reminder of the constant transformation that our world undergoes. So the next time you're at the beach building a sand castle or simply enjoying the feeling of sand between your toes, take a moment to appreciate the epic journey that each grain of sand has undertaken to get there. Now let's dive into the fascinating journey of how a rock transforms into the sand we know. The journey starts with a rock, but not just any rock. It's the igneous rock that plays the starring role in this transformation. These are the rocks that are formed from cooled lava or magma, deep within the Earth's mantle, and they are the parents of our humble sand. But how does this transformation occur? Well, it's a story of time, weather, and the relentless forces of nature. Over thousands, even millions of years, these igneous rocks are exposed to the elements. The sun beats down on them, the rain erodes them, and the wind whittles them away, bit by bit. This process, known as weathering, is the first step in our sand's journey. It's a slow, gradual process, but with enough time, even the hardest rock can be reduced to smaller pieces. These pieces are known as sediment, and they are the building blocks of our future sand. But weathering is only part of the story. The sediments, once broken down, need to be transported to their final destination. This is where erosion comes in. Erosion is the process by which these sediments are carried away by natural forces like wind, water, and ice. Over time, these forces carry the sediments to places like rivers, lakes, and eventually, the sea. As the sediments journey along, they are continuously worn down, becoming smaller and rounder. This process, known as attrition, further refines our future sand, shaping it into the familiar grains we know and love. By the time our sediments reach their final destination, they have been transformed. What was once a massive, solid rock is now countless tiny grains, each one unique, yet part of a greater whole. Each grain of sand is a testament to the power of nature, a symbol of the relentless march of time. And just like that, our sand is born. From the fiery depths of the earth to the gentle lapping shores of our beaches, it's been quite a journey. So, from massive rock to tiny grains, that's quite a transformation, isn't it? But how does this sand end up on our beaches, deserts, and even in our hourglasses, you may ask? Well, it's quite a journey, and it's time we follow the sand on its adventure from the heart of a mountain to the soles of our feet. Picture a grain of sand, born in the heart of a mountain, waiting for the right moment to embark on its journey. The rain comes, and the water starts to flow, taking our little grain along with it. This water, whether it's a rushing river, a gentle stream, or a torrential downpour, plays a vital role in the transportation of sand. Imagine this water as the world's most efficient delivery service, working tirelessly day and night, picking up grains of sand from the mountains and hills and transporting them to their new homes. Whether it's the vast ocean, a sprawling desert, or a secluded beach, water ensures that every grain of sand reaches its destination. But water isn't the only mode of transport for our little grain. Wind, too, plays a significant role. Picture a gust of wind sweeping across a desert, picking up grains of sand and carrying them to new locations. This wind, much like the water, doesn't discriminate. It picks up all kinds of sand, from the coarse and heavy to the light and fine, and deposits them in new locations, constantly reshaping our landscapes. But let's not forget about us humans. We too have a hand in the transportation of sand. From the construction of buildings to the creation of hourglasses, we've found countless uses for this versatile material. We mine it, transport it, and utilize it, contributing to the constant movement and reformation of sand. So the next time you find yourself strolling along a beach or watching the sand fall in an hourglass, remember the journey that each grain has embarked on. It's quite a story, isn't it? For more fascinating tales about the world around us, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're always exploring, always learning, and we'd love for you to join us on this journey of discovery. From the heart of the earth to the soles of our feet, sand has quite the travel story. So next time you feel that warm sand beneath your feet, you'll know the incredible journey it's been on. From the majestic mountains to the sturdy rocks, weathered by the relentless forces of nature over countless years, every grain of sand carries within it an epic tale. This tale is one of a voyage that may span thousands of miles across continents and oceans. Each grain of sand you see, you touch, you play with, has been shaped and reshaped, broken and built again. It's been carried by winds, washed by rains, and traveled in rivers, finally finding its rest on the serene beaches we all love. So, the next time you build a sandcastle, remember you're not just playing with tiny rocks, but with fragments of mountains and tales of journeys. Remember, every grain of sand has a story to tell. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning,